Happy Saturday, everyone. So, what's going on in the crypto market? We're seeing Bitcoin and altcoins declining in value. The 24-hour volume is pretty low right now, down about 70%. So, let's take a look at what's going on in the market. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X wherever you're watching this. And let's get into our video here. So, as we can see, 24-hour volume is down 7%, not 70%. I apologize for that. That was just a misspoke. I just realized that I did that. So we can see here Bitcoin is sitting at 67.2 right now. Just minimally, just kind of floating around there, so to speak. It's just kind of treading water, not really doing a whole heck of a lot. We can see Goat is up almost 20%. There's a couple of other outliers in the altcoin sector here, but the majority of altcoins in the top 100 are down and in the red today. Top is ApeCoin sitting at $1.06, but they had a phenomenal run. They're bound to have a bit of a correction here. But we also have some other altcoins as well down, single digits, close to double. But let's take a look at what is impacting, this kind of negative sentiment in the overall market, because this is supposed to be Uptober, right? Everybody was excited for Uptober, or October is normally it's normally a decent month for crypto, and we've normally seen positive price action in October, especially towards the end of October. So we can see, so Bitcoin did surge to 70K, but then sentiment kind of flipped, and now things are a bit more bearish in the overall market, influenced by a combination of technical analysis failures, potential interest rate cuts from the U.S. Fed, and political landscape surrounding Trump's reelection campaign. So what's going on here? Well, the Israel military has responded to Iran with several airstrikes and things, and obviously that is negatively affecting the market and causing more tension in the Middle East, which is unfortunate. We also have reports of the U.S. Department of Justice probing Tether's stablecoin, and we'll get into that a little bit more here as well, because Tether's CEO has come out and said there's no evidence indicating an active investigation into the company. Bitcoin's probability of reaching 100K by December 27th now is just 9.58%, according to options trading data. So it basically looks at, basically who's betting on Bitcoin going up, sort of thing. And that's kind of where they draw that line from. But there is a little bit of good news on the other side. Let's take a look at this. Bitcoin could be set for a huge move as Bollinger Bands hit the tightest levels. So we could be poised for a major price movement as the bands are showing one of the tightest formations in history, and they call this a Bollinger Squeeze. So we can see here, so we can see the, I know this is it's kind of small. Let me just make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, you can. All right. So this is the price action. These are the candles, right? Right there. And these are the Bollinger Bands that they refer to. And see how tight they're getting? See right here, there was a ton of space here, ton of space here, ton of space here. But now they're getting really, really thin, and it's trading inside that area. So a similar pattern was observed in April 2016 when the Bollinger Bands tightened significantly for the first time. After this period, Bitcoin prices began to rise dramatically over the following months, marking the beginning of a bullish trend. In July 2023, this happened as well, but it doesn't necessarily predict the direction of the move. That's the most important thing here in this article, because it could technically go up or it could go down. It just means that volatility is getting really, really, really tight, and it's just kind of not sure where it's going. And then that usually precedes a significant move up or down. And it doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really signify which way things are going to go. But, we can kind of take, for instance, we can take, a ton of other technical analysis, and we can also take market sentiment to kind of try and figure that out. And it's kind of doesn't really seem like it's too great of a scenario right now. So I could definitely see Bitcoin doing some more downward movement here, having some selling pressure, and altcoins could potentially go with that as well. Most likely will, and that could create a good buying opportunity for those who are waiting to kind of pick up some more altcoins like me. I'm just kind of hanging out with some cash on the side just in case we do get some of those sweet, juicy deals, kind of, so to speak, before we see anything more dramatic to the upside. So I'm just being patient, just kind of waiting to see what happens here, because, obviously it's going to determine, the Federal Reserve, the conflict in the Middle East, and the presidential race are very, very big factors in terms of, financial markets and how things play out here. So we're going to keep an eye on things. Thanks so much for tuning into this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.